Alright, food's down, and I will eat that and do another buff. Generally for this fight, we try and stay off of the dirt, so up here in the silvery area or further up. Early in the fight, not a big deal, but later it is. Boss is in the center in general. That boss will be tanked right here. And you'll have to run out for missile storms. A kalert is useful for that. When you get that, if you get that, you got to run out about this far, somewhere around this distance. Maybe not go back into the dirt like I just did, but follow a sort of circular, maybe teardrop shape and come back to the group. So you're not running through your own bubbles and you're not putting your bubbles on us. There are lightning streaks that go across. We call them lasers sometimes. They go between the towers and the boss. Generally, don't jump when you're near those. Just run straight through them, but don't take your time. I think I'll do a ready check and say anything else during the fight. Let's see, we got Eternal Weapons, Cleric, looking for that. Good. Alright, here we go. First missile storm in about 6 seconds. Two people. See them running side to side. Bubbles not on us. That's what we're looking for. And that was a tank swap. Another missile storm, two people. They ran in the same direction, but notice they recognized that and separated right away. That's good to do. A little harder later, because later in the fight we've got a red wall that surrounds us where we can't really go backwards as much or away from the center. Another missile storm. Crypto and Corsia. A little close, but we got there. There's the towers. We'll start to see some lightning off of those soon enough. There's the lightning. That's avoid if you can, but run straight through those if you need to. One person missile storm. Here comes another missile storm. I'll take the boss back. Both healers get to run. I'll use a cooldown, why not? And we're at 50%, so I'm going to bring the boss out here. This will demonstrate defensive spin. A big red bubble you don't want to run through. Here comes that. Stay out of that bubble. It kills you. And I'll bring him back here. Two more missile storms. And another defensive spin coming up with a missile storm shortly after. Or no, missile storm now. During defensive, this is where you might need to watch. If you're running missiles, you can run those bubbles over the tank. Like I got one there, but don't run through that big bubble. 2 missile storms in the same direction. They're surviving. Off tank has the boss. We bring it off to the side over there because sometimes that bubble will follow the boss back and hit the group. So we bring it over there so it doesn't have any chance of wiping us. So while you got the boss, I'll take my tank buff off. Got a missile in the raid there. Usually we can survive one, maybe a second of those, but that's pretty it's pretty rough when that happens. Thing to avoid. One more missile and then the boss should be dead. Maybe before next defensive spin. Come back or you're gonna die. Alright, good. That's a shared damage thing if you get that white circle. Uh-oh, don't die. Quite close. Pretty sure during defensive spin that boss can't take very much damage, so limited. I wouldn't waste cooldowns during that moment. Yeah. Looking for something to do in that moment. Kill the tower. Makes the lasers nicer. Then we run back here. That removes aggro, allows us to change specs, and so on.